Hey guys, I know that many of you are about to wrap up your first round of the 21 Day Fix, which is amazing. And you're thinking about what to do next. And you've been talking with your coach, hopefully, about your plan for February and then there on out. And I've gotten a lot of questions about the difference between the 21 Day Fix, the 21 Day Fix Extreme, and Hammer and Chisel, which is the program I'm doing right now. Now, I've done all three of those. I did 3 rounds of the regular fix, 2 of the extreme, and now I'm on week 4, 3.5 of Hammer and Chisel. And I love all of them for different reasons. So you've probably fallen in love with the 21 Day Fix. It is such a simple program. It's very goal driven and it's very specific. You have your different muscle groups on your different days, your rest days with your yoga and your Pilates, if you call it a rest day. And hopefully by now you've kind of gotten the meal plan down. So the 21 Day Fix Extreme is very similar in concept to the regular, except that the workouts are more intense. They're still 30 minutes. I went up a little bit in weight, but that's just because I've been getting stronger over the past couple of months. And you do use a weight or resistance band for every workout except yoga. So I know that is not the case in the regular. For example, you don't use weights on cardio fix day. And in the extreme, you do. So your heart rate's going to be going a lot faster. You're going to be burning more calories. Your metabolism will be going faster because it's just more intense. There is a modifier, just like good old Cat in the regular. But the modifier is in better shape in extreme. And she, pushes it a little harder. With that said, you can, of course, pick up any modification that you want to get through it. So I really think that, once you've done the regular, you can do the extreme and just, do what works for you. The meal plan for the regular and the extreme is almost the same, except the meal plan for the extreme is a little bit more dialed in, meaning you can't substitute a glass of wine for your yellow or a piece of dark chocolate for your yellow. So it's a little bit more intense in that respect. But same basic concept where you have your calorie bracket, your amount of containers. I plan pretty much the exact same way for both of them. The difference between the 21 Day Fix Extreme and Hammer and Chisel, okay? There is a difference. Hammer and Chisel is made, by 2 trainers, Autumn, which we love, and Sagi, who is the creator of Body Beast, who is a great program. It's a great program. I've only done a few workouts from it, but I did a workout with him live. I haven't done the full program of Body Beast, but it came out a few years ago. It's pretty popular. So she's the chisel, he's the hammer, and most of their workouts they do separately. So you'll have a chisel day, and then you'll have a hammer day, and then you'll have a chisel day, hammer day. And I do believe that one or a couple workouts are them together, just a few workouts. And the difference in schedule is that you don't do the same workouts on the same day of the week, unlike the 21 Day Fix. Mondays are always total body cardio, Tuesdays always upper fix. That's not the case with Hammer and Chisel. In fact, I believe there are something like 16, 17, 18 workouts in the whole kit. And some workouts you won't see until the 4th week or the 6th week. That's the other difference, is that it's a 60-day program, not a 21-day program. So anyway, it sort of builds. So they want you to do, these specific workouts in the beginning because they're building your foundation, getting you stronger. And then once you've, gone through that, they throw in a couple new workouts that, just helps you progress better. The other difference is it's a resistance training system, and it incorporates a lot of muscle sculpting. They call it SSP, stabilization, strength, and power. So when you see the moves in hammer and chisel, they're not a lot of like cardio jumping moves. I still know that it's cardio. My, heart rate's still going. It's still an aerobic activity because you are using heavy weights. I use heavier weights in hammer and chisel. In the Fix and Fix Extreme, I used 8s and maybe 10s. In hammer and chisel, I've been using 12. Sometimes I use 15 because you're doing shorter reps. Like sometimes you only do 10 reps. And those heavier rates get your heart rate going, get your metabolism flying. And so that's sort of the different style between it. Is it's definitely more of a strength training for sculpting your muscles, toning up, getting chiseled, like Autumn, right? So let's see. I'm trying to look for any other differences here. I pulled up something to help you. That's pretty much it. As far as equipment goes, okay. Let me talk about the length of the workouts. Most of the workouts are between 30 and 40 minutes. I do believe there's a 45-minute workout, and then there are 2 10-minute ab workouts. But they're a little longer than the Fix, but they're still manageable, not an hour. For equipment, you need weights. Like I said, you're probably going to have to get a set of heavier weights. You will need a stability ball or a weight bench. Now, for the first 3 weeks, I used a stability ball, and it was totally fine, no problem. I got a weight bench just because I have a designated room for working out, and my husband and I really wanted one. And it's been great, but it's not required. And there's always a modifier to show you how to do it without that equipment. The same thing goes for a chin-up bar, which most people don't have, which is fine. Or you can get a door attachment that you hook your resistance band to, where you pull and do rows and, I don't even know what they're called. You do different moves with the resistance band. It's attached to the door hinge. So I got mine on Amazon for like $6 or something. It's called a door attachment for a resistance band. So that is the equipment that you need for hammer and chisel. So last thing, the nutrition for hammer and chisel. It's the same concept as the 21-day fix. You get the containers, so it's nice to get another set of containers too, just for like prepping and putting your prepped food in. And you still, get your allotted containers. You use the equation, you figure it out, and it's basically the same thing. They did add some new foods into the list. So like the page where it says all of your green choices, there are some new foods in there, and some ones that they recommend more than others. And the other awesome thing about the Hammer and Chisel meal guide booklet is they added a ton of new recipes at the end. So if you notice in the regular fix booklet, a lot of it is like the recipes are a lot of like grilled chicken, hard-boiled eggs. So it's not like recipes, but it's telling you the basics of like how to cook healthy food. In Hammer and Chisel, there are like legit recipes that go along, of course, with the containers that will help you, meal prep and plan for your week. So that's been really awesome to check out some of those new recipes too. So I hope this helped you. It's a lot longer than I intended it to be, but there are so many great things about all the programs, and I've seen great results with Hammer and Chisel so far for myself, and also for the other girls that are on my team of coaches who are doing it too. We're sort of doing like a test group before we have a bunch of challengers doing it. So that's been going so well. Some of the girls have been doing it since December even, and the amount of inches that they've lost is crazy. So it's definitely not like a fat weight loss program. It's toning up chiseling your body and just getting stronger. So let me know if you have any questions, comment below, and I hope that helps you make a decision for your next program. All right, talk to you later.